Hello again. This week it's all about the SEMA build. We weld in some holes that we're not going to be using anymore. We do some rust repair and we get the quarter fender put back on. Hope you enjoy it. The hole for the spotlight that was originally in the A-pillar, we're going to fill it up. We're not putting the light back on. So we've made a special patch for that. We've made an oval patch and welded a screw to it to act as a handle. And we'll show you how we're going to get this installed.
I'm putting the patch in the hole to weld it in place.
We can't reach the back side of the repair, so we've got an oval piece of metal lifting it with a screw to weld it in place. James has our patch all welded in. Now we just need to weld up the screw holes.
I'm removing the hood hinge brackets.
This will help clean the body up more before we get the primer on it. And then we're going to paint these separately. The stainless pieces on the car that wrap around the back and go along the door are in pretty bad shape, and we're not going to use these. But the paint scheme we're putting on the car, it'll kind of affect it anyway and it won't look as good. So with it being removed, we're going to take and grind these holes for the mounting, get those welded shut and ground down, prime over the whole thing. Here Alejandro's doing a bit of sandblasting on the area where we're welding in the hole. This car originally did not have reverse lights, but someone had drilled the holes out and put them there. We're going to do away with those. We don't want them on the car, so we're making patches to weld these shut and finish these off as well. We found a couple more spots on the body that we need to repair. We're not sure if it's rust damage or dents or both, but someone has put a lot of body filler in here. So to make the repair, we're going to have to cut all of this out. We're going to put in fresh metal to do it right. There's a similar amount of damage on the other side, so we're going to do both of them the same way. But the first thing we need to do is get the car lifted off of the leg of the rotisserie here so we have access to the whole thing. So we're going to get started on that now. I've got the rotisserie turned up on its side, and I've taken out the arm that supports this corner. That's going to allow us a lot more access to the damaged area, and that's the next step, is to cut out this damaged area. With the damaged piece out of the way, we can see there's a lot more repair that needs to take place. So we're going to build up the structure of the trunk first, and then we'll lay the patch over top of that. Got our patch in place, and we'll clean it up a little bit, but none of this will be seen, but it will be undercoated, and then the patch will go over the top of it to clean it all up. Fresh metal, and it will look like new. Our patch is in place. Now we're just going to finish seam welding it, get it all ground down, and then we'll put a thin coat of polyester over it.
In order to weld on the quarter fender, I'm removing the mounting flange.
We're wire brushing the trunk seal groove to prepare for primer.
Here they're fitting the quarter fender in place before welding it on. We're welding the quarter fender on so it looks like one piece. We've got it all tacked in place and pretty level. Now he's seaming it all the way around. We're going to grind it down and finish it off, and it's going to look great. I saw this done on a car a couple of years ago, and I can tell you it's going to make a big difference in the overall look of the vehicle. Next time on Bulldog Builds, we have a couple of rust holes in the trunk floor we need to take care of. We'll see how that quarter fender repair and seaming went. And the kids come back next week for their first week of school, so we'll see what we get into from there. See you next week.